All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jennifer Eaves, and I will be presenting our Relive webinar tonight. Just give a quick overview of Relive. So if you're new on the call, welcome tonight. But little background on me and why I love Relive so much. I've been involved with Relive for over 17 years. When we found Relive, we didn't have much money at all, really. We had $70,000 of credit card debt, and I was looking for something I could do at home around my children. But I was also looking for answers for our health. I had suffered with stomach and bowel issues for about 20 years, and I was pretty miserable. I had daily, very chronic ulcer pain. I always had just a burning, sore stomach and a lot of bloating and digestion. And I had diverticulitis attacks that were horrible. When I had a bowel attack like that, I would just be curled up in a fetal position. I oftentimes would pass out. I was so miserable and just in horrible pain. I also had insomnia for about 15 years and usually got about a couple hours of sleep at night. And I had a thyroid condition they wanted to medicate me for. And my son was struggling with ADHD, depression, oppositional defiant disorder. He would have rages that would last for hours. And we started searching for answers, found Relive along the way, and it's been an amazing journey for us. We found a way to come in at the top savings and profit level Relive has, got the products 40% off and got started taking them correctly. And in a few days, my bowels changed, and in a couple of months, my issues were pretty much gone. I've been about 17 years symptom-free. I haven't had a bowel attack, no more ulcer pain. It's so wonderful to have those issues gone after I suffered with that for so long. I sleep amazingly well. My blood work is perfect. And my son's had great results also. His behavior improved. His teacher at school started noticing changes. It's just been a huge blessing for our family. We don't take medications. And we've also been blessed financially with Relive, and I'll share more about that later. But let me just tell you some of, why I love Relive, and so many people do across the country. Relive has been in business for 32 years. They're a food science and nutrition company, and they're awesome. In 32 years, they haven't had a product pulled from their shelf. They haven't had a liability claim. Their products work. They're clinically proven. They're backed by science. And Relive is the only epigenetic nutrition company in the U.S., and that's important, and I'll share more information about that here in a second. And they are just a great company with integrity and strong family values. That's super important to me. The Relive difference, I get asked this all the time. There's so many nutritional products, so people wonder what makes Relive different, and in my opinion, better than anything I've ever seen. The products are bioavailable, which means they're absorbed in the body very quickly, and the nutrition goes to work in the body. The ingredients work synergistically together, so there's a balance. And your body, when it's patented as a whole food, the ingredients work in a balanced state much better. Your body's able to utilize the nutrition and put it to work for good a lot more effectively when it's in a balanced state. Relive doesn't focus on minimums. All their products have optimal nutrition, and they guarantee their products. The science behind Relive is impeccable. Dr. Hastings is a top scientist with Relive. He has more patents to his name than any food scientist. He was ranked in the top 10 of chief scientific officers a few years back. And Dr. Galvez on the left now kind of heads our scientific team at Relive. And he discovered Lunasin soy peptide, which is an amazing ingredient. It has over 130 clinical studies. He is a world-renowned geneticist. He knows a lot about epigenetics and a lot about what the body needs. So epigenetics, many people don't understand it, but it's very important for good health. It's where your body heals. Your epigenome is the part of your DNA that controls your health. And Lunasin has been shown to help turn good genes on and bad genes off. So turn health on in the body and turn off, unhealthy issues that the body is faced with. So it's amazing, and it's important. There's been many articles written on epigenetics, and it's really what you have to consume what your body needs at an epigenetic level to reverse health. Relive has 4 different areas, their products. Core nutrition is where most people start. These products, again, they heal at an epigenetic level. They're clinically proven, and they're balanced nutrition patented as whole food. So there's kids products that the children's products have added what I call brain food, just ingredients that support the brain. Classic is a plain formula, now is more of a creamy vanilla. People usually will start on one of those 2. And then we have targeted solutions. These target certain areas of the body and really help speed up results if people have issues. Fiber Store is for digestive health. It's a wonderful product. Ars Effect is for joint health. That is a clinically proven formula for soft tissue and joints. So it's wonderful for bad backs, hips, knees, arthritis of any kind. Cardio Essentials is our clinically proven heart formula. It's shown to lower cholesterol, triglycerides, helps with blood pressure. Glucofact is for blood sugar management. It's our diabetic formula. 24K is our healthy energy drink. That product has no caffeine, no stimulants, no sugar, no sodium, but it has 24 ingredients that support the brain, sustained energy, and just focus, stress relief. Reverse Age is our anti-aging formula. Provantage is for performance, for people, and for also muscle and nerve issues in the body. So people that work out, people that have muscle pain or weakness. Soy Essentials is our women's formula. So it's great for any women's issues, PMS, hot flashes, yeast infections, things like that. Energize as a hydrator. And then we have a couple products. I mentioned Lunacin, which is an ingredient that Dr. Galvez formulated that has 130 clinical studies. In Relive, it's 10 times the strength, and it's called Lunarich. It's exclusive to Relive. This product's in capsule form, so people can take as much as they need. I've helped so many people with pain and inflammation and other issues with that product. Defense is our newest formula, and it's for immune support. It's wonderful. The ingredients in Defense have over 17,000 published studies, and they're shown to help with, all of them boost immune system, but then help with diabetes, heart disease, just other issues the body sometimes faced with. We have our Fit3 program, which supports healthy weight loss. Purify cleanses the liver. Burn helps your body burn more calories, and active is you're replacing some calories with that product as a meal replacement shake or calorie part of your calories. And then they have exercise programs online and nutrition help. And then we have our hemp formula. Hemp is really skyrocketing now. A lot of companies are selling hemp, but it's also an area where people need to be very, very careful. 80% of hemp is shipped from out of the country. And so it's important that you have, I tell people the most important thing when you're purchasing hemp is to make sure it's from a reputable source. And the way that you know that is it has a certificate of analysis. So you can see exactly what is in that product. And Relive's certificate of analysis, you can see there are no heavy metals, there's no toxins, there's no chemicals, and there's as much hemp as it is stated on the label. So you won't find higher hemp, quality hemp products anywhere. We have a balm, we have a sleep formula, and then we have tinctures that you put under your tongue. Oh, I didn't know I put this in here, but this is from a presentation I did the other day. This is my husband's head. In fact, I think I have the wrong. That is what happened to my husband after 4 applications of the balm. He had scalp psoriasis. So this is Relive has, this is the heart of Relive. They have a Clogris Foundation, which is a foundation that feeds people in desperate need. And it's a wonderful foundation. Almost every dime donated goes to helping people. Here's a couple of pictures that show children that were benefited as part of this program. This is Rodlin from Haiti. He had edema. You can see his hands and legs, just the swelling that shows that his organs, kidney and liver, were not functioning well. And then this horrible skin condition. He was given Kids Now, one of the Relive products. That's all he was treated with. And in a few months, his skin was beautiful, just not a mark on his body, and the edema was gone. And this sweet little girl, Rosemary, was 2 years old and weighed only 8 pounds when she was put on a Relive feeding program. The picture on the right is 19 days later. This little girl gained 6 pounds. So this foundation really changes lives. So hopefully, I knew that I put the wrong one in. Hang on, you guys. I opened up the wrong. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I was late getting on and, okay. So I have asked a few people to share their stories. And I think I'll start with Clara. Lara, if you're out there, Clara has been a friend of mine for a long time, a super sweet lady. She has had amazing results with Relive. So Clara, if you could push *6 and come on and share your story, we would love to hear your story.
You know, I logged into the Zoom presentation. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Great. Yes. Well, thank you very much. I'm here and I'd be happy to share my story. 20 years ago, I was struggling with thyroid issues. In 1 year, I gained 72 pounds. I was not well. I was tired. I was sleepy. I was dry. My mental focus was bad. I was having a lot of stress because at that time I was working in a hospital as administrative secretary and I wasn't functioning. I gained 72 pounds in 1 year. I ended up weighing over 200 pounds, size 20, and that was very stressful and sad. Somebody
Sarah, your phone is breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know if you can go outside or.
Oh, I have my.
Oh, okay. I can hear you good now. I can hear you okay right now.
Yeah. So anyway, somebody noticed that I gained a lot of weight and called to tell me about Relive, a weight program with Relive. And of course, I did right away. The product asked me to start with basic nutrition, and I did. And here I am 20 years later.
Your phone's breaking up again.
Okay, so it's the computer, I guess. Let me walk out with the laptop.
I can hear you now. Now okay. I can hear you. I don't.
Okay.
It just kind of comes and goes.
Okay, I picked it up and I'm over here by the window. So anyway, where was I? Well, anyway, so somebody noticed I gained a lot of weight and called to tell me about Relive. I started the products. Here I am 20 years later. I've had excellent health for 20 years. I've lost like 50 pounds. So I'm, in terms of the business, I always looking for business. At that time, I wanted to stay home. I wanted to not be tied down to something, be able to just go and travel a little. And so I did. I retired early. When I found Relive, I retired early. And I have a couple of friends that they and myself, we started working and focusing. And I remember I retired in September, and by February, we were invited to Ambassador Program. And this was Ruby Ritchie and Barbara Verbanich. And so we just been having a great time. I love Relive, and I've traveled some with Relive, and I've had, of course, my good checks, and I've had my freedom. And I just love Relive. So as long as I live, as long as I have life, because I am retired, as long as I have life, I'm going to be with Relive. And thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Clara. Thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate you sharing.
Thank you.
I'd like to go next to Bev Bentley. Bev is a super good friend of mine, fun lady. I know her very well, and she has an incredible story and an amazing heart. So Bev, if you could come on and share your story, we would love to hear it.
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me, Jennifer?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay. Like Jennifer said, my name is Beverly Bentley and I live in Arizona, and I'm really happy to be here and share with you. I've been using the Relive products for about 17 years, and I initially got started because I was searching for results with some severe anemia and fatigue, and I had tried everything from the medical field to natural stuff to herbologists, and nothing seemed to be working. I got great results with that. And if that's the only result I'd gotten, I would have stayed on these products forever because it felt so good to not feel tired and lazy all the time. But to my surprise, the biggest thing that's made such an impact on my life is my results with my migraine headaches. I struggled with severe migraines since I was a teenager that would start out with a real funny vision and blank spots and squigglies in my eyes. And then I would get real nauseous and sick to my stomach. And if I wasn't in a dark room, knocked out before the severe pain hit, I would just want to rip my head off and throw it. I would have what I would call cluster migraines, where I could go maybe a month even without one. And then I would have 2 or 3 or so right on top of each other in a week. And they were debilitating. I haven't had a migraine headache now in 17 years. It has been life-changing for me and my entire family. And I don't ever want them, so I'll keep using these products. Now, Jennifer, do you want me to share what happened with me with business-wise right now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. My husband and I have owned our own business for several years, and it's taken good care of us. And I was a very, very busy person. And so I wasn't out searching for another business opportunity. But when I got the results I did, and those close to me I started sharing with, my loved ones first started getting results, I realized I had hold of something very powerful. I am not a salesman, but I sure can share hope with people. And I love being able to help people and let them see the blessing that this product can be in their life. And that's what I started doing. The fact that I've made as much as $7,500 in a calendar month proves that the products work, because like I said, I'm not a salesman, and people keep coming back for more and more products and referring people. I love everything about the company, the products, the people I work with, and the business opportunity. And I plan to keep doing this throughout all of my retirement and as long as I possibly can.
Wonderful. Thanks, Bev. Thanks for taking time. I know you have a busy night. Appreciate you sharing. You have a great story. I'd like to go next to my sweet friend from California, Barb. Barb, are you on? You'll have to push *6 if you're out there. Can't hear you, Barb. I don't see her mic on. Maybe she didn't dial in. Okay. I'm not sure what happened to Barb. It shows her phone on, but there's no mic, so something. Okay, well, darn. Barb has an amazing story. Her husband had MRSA staph infection, has a great story with that, and diabetes. And Barb had mitral valve prolapse, and anyway, she has an awesome story. So I'm not sure where she is, but we will move on here. Okay. Okay, so as far as Relive's, Relive is an amazing company. They've been in business 31 years. This sweet man in the front is Ryan Montgomery. He's the CEO of Relive, a wonderful man, and all the amazing employees at Relive. Many of them have been with Relive almost as long as Relive's been a company. They love working for Relive because they're just a good company. There's 5 different ways to earn an income with Relive, and I'll just go through each one of those quickly. Retail profit, you can earn 20 to 40%. So you can share with anyone, which is wonderful. We have something that everyone needs. From the womb to the tomb, you can take Relive. So if you retail $100 of product, you would earn $20 to $40 depending on where you are in the company and the profit level that you can choose to be at. And then in wholesale, if you're at the 40% level, this little example here shows on the left. In wholesale, you make the difference between where the level that you're at and the level that people join you at. So if you're at 40 and somebody joins you at the 25% level, you would earn 15%, which is the difference where you're at. The wonderful thing about here is once you achieve a level in Relive, you stay there for the rest of your life. So when I came into Relive 17 years ago, I think I mentioned that we had $70,000 of credit card debt, no money in the bank, no money coming in. And we put a big order of Relive on a credit card. It's the best business decision we ever made, but we have had 40% off Relive for 17 and a half years. And at that level, you would save 35 to 40% for the rest of your life. So each of these levels, there's a 1 month qualification, and then you stay there as long as you remain a distributor. And then Relive also pays overrides. When you're a master affiliate and someone joins you as a master affiliate, you start earning overrides. So on your first level, you would earn 8%, your second level 6%, then 4%, 3%, and 2%. Relive also is super generous with cash bonuses and trips. In fact, I have earned a cash bonus every month for 17 years in Relive. They have bonuses that brand new distributors can earn right away, their very first month, and fun trip promotions. In fact, there's 1 month left for a Hawaii trip promotion. So people still have a chance to earn that trip by the end of July, and it's amazing. I earned the trip last year and went to Maui and had an amazing time with wonderful Relive people, and I've earned it again this year. So many of me and my Relive friends will be going to Maui again in October. If you're new on the call today, there are 2 ways to get started in Relive. You can become a customer. There's a preferred customer level, which is a 10% savings. If you auto ship, you save another 10% plus get free shipping. And then there are distributor levels. This month they have a special. It's half off for a distributorship. It's only $20. Here are a couple smart options to get started. You can do what we call a quick start order, and you save 25% on your first order, and then that much for the rest of your life. You can always go higher, but you don't drop down. And what happens is you pay only $375, but you get $500 of product. So you save $125 on your product right off the bat. You have free shipping on your first order. So that choice would save you over $150. And the master affiliate level, this is what I mentioned that I chose to do when I started Relive. I put this order on a 0% interest credit card for a year. And so here you pay $32.50 to get $5,000 of any product that you want, free shipping on your first order. If you were to move that entire order, you save $17.50. That's more than half of $32.50. So you would make a 54% return on your investment, which is an amazing investment. You can write that off in taxes at the start of a business, and it's the highest savings and the highest profit for a lifetime. And the reason that we chose to do that when we started Relive is there was really no risk. As a distributor, you have a 1-year, 100% guarantee on any unopened product. And so that is fun. And I just got a text from Barb. I think she's on and available to share. So great timing. Barb, are you there?
I am, Jen. I've been enjoying the entire presentation and had a tech snag, but you know what? Relive distributors persevere, huh?
Yeah. Well, and you made it. We'd love to hear your story.
I'm so glad I could call and get this squared away, but I live here in Salinas, California. I am a retired teacher, school administrator. I'm 72 years young and totally prescription-free thanks to our Relive. And you did a great job of sharing bits of my story. As you mentioned, my husband was dealing with a life-threatening MRSA staph infection when we got started 18 years ago. And we are so grateful that the dietitian took a look at those products. She said, let's get them in his body, and he consumed copious amounts for a period of 3 months and saw some tremendous change in his wellness. He's also had some great results with blood sugars. I got great relief from a condition called costochondritis, arthritis in the ligaments in my chest, mitral valve prolapse in my heart, and a lot of age-related issues. And one of the total strangers at the time was on the phone earlier, sweet Clara Lara, now one of my most treasured friends. She introduced me to Relive, and I was looking to supplement her income for that extra $500 a month. When I took a look at the compensation plan, I understood it, and I appreciated how easy it was to understand. I was very teachable, and I did what was suggested to be done. I used my upline. That's one of the most fabulous things we have in our company, is the willingness for people to help one another. I joined at that master affiliate level, just like you were sharing, and moved our products out in 6 weeks, and not just $500, but there were $1,500 in my pocket shortly thereafter. And I went to one of our conferences. I'm thrilled that we are able to do them technically now on a Zoom, very much like this, and have people in their own home seeing the integrity of the people who are involved. And I knew that I had found a home. And in our 4th month, we moved over $30,000 worth of product. We were 5th in the nation, and we earned $2,500 bonus, one of those bonuses you're talking about. And our earnings that month totaled over $5,000. I'm grateful that our highest monthly income has been over $10,000. I work my Relive business part-time, and we've generated a good $30,000 additional supplemental income in our retirement days. And with Relive, the epigenetic nutrition company that it is, and the ways that we're moving into the world of CBD, I find I'm able to impact whole families, not just the children, as I was doing so much in my education career. So the time is great. The time is right. There are some wonderful improvements the company has shown over the time that I've been involved, and the ways in which they're compensating our Relive distributor families with financial benefits and bonuses and pluses and trips. Now's the time, better than ever, to get involved. So thanks for your patience and letting me come on to share.
Thanks, Barb. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. I'll just end with my business story really fast. I mentioned that we had $70,000 of credit card debt, and I just started sharing. I was very shy, but earned a couple $100 my first month. Just kept working, kept sharing, kept helping people. Some of those people started sharing with others, and our business really took off after about 6 months. So we ended up earning $40,000 our first year in this business, $80,000 our second year. We've had a Relive check every month for 17 years. We've been on multiple trips, so we've earned thousands and thousands of dollars in bonuses, and I've never sold a thing in my life. If I can do this, honestly, anyone can. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I love Relive. So here's pretty much the last page here, but Relive is what people need most. Personal freedom, financial security, and optimal health. And I think if you were to talk to anyone about their hopes and dreams and desires, they'd fall into one of those categories. So if you're new on the call tonight, get back with the person that shared with you. There are different, like I mentioned, different customer and distributor levels, but live better and healthier and more amazing starting today, Relive. Let me stop the recording just a moment.